Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber. So, in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at his likes, interests, and pet peeves. So, before we get started with your pile selection, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Keen. So, this is how my best friend almost ruined my relationship. It started with a missed call from Emily on my boyfriend Kyle's phone at a weird time. Then I saw a missed call from Kyle on Emily's phone as well. I wondered why they'd call each other while I'm at work. My heart raced. I trust them, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I felt uneasy about Emily before. A year ago, I noticed how she and Kyle seemed to click, sharing jokes and glances that made me uncomfortable. Once I even caught Emily smiling at a message from Kyle, and when I asked him about it, he said it was private. I just dismissed it as paranoia due to my trust issues, but the doubt lingered. The new incident made my old suspicions resurface. Kyle became more secretive, always on his phone, which was unusual for him, and Emily started cancelling plans last minute, which wasn't like her. Everything seemed off and my anxiety grew. I confronted Kyle about the call, but he brushed it off as a mistake. But when I asked Emily, she said she didn't even remember calling at all. Their vague answers made me even more anxious. I needed to know the truth, so that's when I decided to consult with a tarot reader from Keen. I browsed Keen's website, searching for the right psychic for my situation. I found one specializing in relationship readings with great reviews. But it was her energy that caught my attention, so I decided to consult with her, hoping she could reveal the truth. I explained my fears and asked for clarity. As she began typing, I just felt a gnawing anxiety, fearing the truth I might hear. She told me the cards speak of betrayal, and my stomach dropped. Then she added, but they also speak of celebration, a union of hearts. Confused and frustrated, I asked, what does that mean? Her vagueness felt like torture. The truth lies in what you choose to see. The betrayal may not be what you think. Sometimes the heart sees what it fears, not what is real, she responded. I left the chat more confused than ever. Over the next few days, her words echoed in my mind, turning every interaction with Kyle and Emily into something sinister. The final straw came when I saw Kyle and Emily together at a coffee shop, speaking in hushed tones. They didn't see me, but I saw enough to confirm the worst. I left in tears. Back home, I felt broken. How could they betray me? But as I paced around, the tarot reader's words returned to me. Celebration? Union of hearts? Could there be another explanation? The next day, I decided to confront them. I know something's going on, I blurted out. Just tell me the truth. Kyle and Emily exchanged a glance, then smiled. We were going to tell you tonight, Emily said softly. Tell me what? I demanded. Kyle pulled out a small velvet box. We've been planning a special anniversary surprise for you. Our 3-year anniversary is next month. Emily helped me because you trust her taste more than mine. My mind reeled as everything fell into place. The strange calls, the secret meetings, the cryptic conversations. It was all for me. I felt a flood of relief and guilt. The tarot reader's words made sense now. The betrayal was actually my own mistrust, twisted by my fears. I hugged them both, tears streaming down my face as the weight of doubt lifted. They've been planning something beautiful for me, not against me. So I realized that sometimes trust means choosing to see love, even when fear blinds you. I hope you enjoyed that little nugget of my personal life, and if you've had thoughts about something you need clarity on, Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can get a reading whenever it suits you. Just create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. Each reader has unique gifts and specialties, so whether you need insights on love, career, or life in general, they can provide deeper understanding and guidance. Choose whichever reader best suits you, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now, here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile selection, for pile number 1 we have the fire agate crystal, for pile number 2 we have pyrite, and for pile number 3 we have the shell. So take a look at the cards with the crystals and see which pile you're most drawn to based on where your intuition is leading you to. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the fire agate crystal or this card, which is the strength card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at his likes, interests, and pet peeves. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So for today's reading, we're just going to use tarot, and I'm going to make 2 sections. So on this side, we're going to take a look at his likes and interests, and on this side, his pet peeves, and then this will just be your main card. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle your deck quickly. So splitting the deck, I see the 2 of Swords with the 9 of Wands. He likes kind of like people that are easygoing, that know what they want, that make decisions very easily, because for him, he might have a struggle choosing something. And so for him, when he's around a person that maybe also struggles to choose something, it can be a little bit of a pet peeve to him, because he himself doesn't know what to choose, and then it takes longer to make a decision. Like, let's say you and him are getting food together and you take long making a decision on that, and he's also unsure. It can create a little bit of frustration, but I don't feel like to the point where he'll completely like write the person off if they have that. But I do sense that we have the Star showing up first. We have the Devil. We have the 3 of Swords reversed. Just thinking how I want to place these cards. Okay. Then we have the 10 of Swords, and we have Justice showing up reversed. So what are his pet peeves now? We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Swords, the Magician, and the 2 of Swords. At the back of the deck so far, we have the 2 of Wands. I will pull more cards as we go along. Let me just look at these ones first. So I am picking up that he is someone that likes to make jokes, likes to banter with people. That is something he likes. One of his interests. Maybe he likes comedy, maybe he likes joking and banter and stuff like that within his relationships too. And so I feel like he likes people that maybe are a little bit less sensitive to jokes with the 3 of Swords reversed, and they don't take it to heart or take it personally, because they can understand joking and banter, and from this person's perspective, he sees it like that. From my perspective, I see it as, yeah, some jokes can maybe be offensive, and you know, everybody's different. Everybody views comedy differently, but I feel like this person maybe has more of a darker humor, or has a humor that isn't so sensitive, if that makes sense. Like, let's say this person had to be roasted by a friend of theirs. This person wouldn't get offended, if that makes sense. And so they like people around them that can kind of be like this person, if that makes sense. He likes wit in a person. He likes someone that can almost have like fast comebacks. He also likes perhaps like things to do with writing, comedy, um, film as well is what I'm getting. Or something like creative. Maybe this person does like something creative like writing. But I am getting something like that in terms of an interest. Or I'm also getting this interest in like music and things to do with like words and the art and books and stuff like that. This person is someone that likes intelligence and wit within a person, but also within books, TV shows, things like that, within jokes. Um, I'm kind of just getting a very mental energy from this person. So this person likes to be mentally stimulated within their conversations and relationships with people. This person may be someone with more of a lustful energy. And so let me just say this person likes to look at beautiful people, likes to see the aesthetic within people and things. For some of you, I am sensing a man that is a little bit more lustful, could be like on dating apps, or could like looking at women on his phone. Um, this is maybe not the best energy to be picking up on, but with the devil, it's kind of giving me like a guilty pleasure. And I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. Like, I'm seeing someone maybe scroll through Tinder or look at like half naked models on Instagram, which is a little bit off putting to me, but I don't know how you feel about that. Like, if you're dating this man, I don't know how you feel about that, but I am seeing that. And I am seeing he could kind of hide it from people. And yeah, that's not maybe the best interest to have, but maybe with the devil, this person has certain guilty pleasures of interests, if that makes sense. So I am using my clairvoyance with the cards to kind of decipher what I'm picking up on. Show me more in terms of his likes and interests, Spirit. This person could be a foodie and could be like into sweet type of tasting stuff. This person may be into like guilty pleasures like food as well. Because I'm seeing like an ice cream truck in my mind's eye and like food in my mind's eye. So this person may just like love to eat with you or something like that. And I am also getting this energy of him maybe having interests or stuff that is like guilty pleasures of things people wouldn't usually like, but this person likes. So I'm seeing, for example, like videos of people getting hurt, where maybe this person finds it funny. I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. When I tap into his energy, this man on your mind, his energy feels a little bit more morally gray, if I had to say it like that. Like, he's not coming across as the most I'm not saying he's disloyal or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is he doesn't come across to me as someone that has like the most high values. It comes across as like morally gray, where this person isn't like a bad person or wouldn't do anything bad, but maybe they have more like of a dark humor, or maybe they like certain guilty pleasures and they may justify that by saying it's not wrong, and other people do that too. So I'm getting some kind of like guilty pleasure from this person and some kind of like morally gray energy, where this person might not see certain things as bad, whereas other people might see it as bad. Like, for example, looking at half naked women. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's in the energy. I promise I'm not trying to make this reading negative, but it's coming through like this in the energy as I channel as well. And when I say he is morally gray, he may have friends that kind of, what's the word, cover for him or lie for him. So he may have friends that kind of have his back even in a lie. And I feel like he likes that with the Justice card reversed, but it's also something I see clairvoyantly. Like, let's say, I don't want to accuse this person of being like any type of way, but I am seeing an energy where maybe, let's say, he does something he's maybe not supposed to. He likes having people around him that are going to kind of cover for him and not snitch on him, which is a little bit of a red flag because that makes me think like, what is this person hiding? And would this person lie to you and hide it from you and get their friends to cover for them? Because I am sensing an energy like that. I don't know what to say to that. I've never picked up on that in a reading before. That kind of caught me off guard. Is there anything about this person's pet peeves coming through, Spirit? Slow walkers, people that do things slowly, people that aren't looking where they're going. Like, let's say someone bumps into this man and isn't looking where they're going, or general sense of clumsiness is a pet peeve for this person. People that waste, because I'm seeing clairvoyantly like someone wasting water. So that's a pet peeve for him. For him, a pet peeve is when people point things out that shouldn't be pointed out. So what does that mean, Spirit? That's just what I heard now. What does that mean? Okay, Spirit is showing this doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but like, let's say, for example, let's say this person has bad hair day and somebody points it out. That's like a huge pet peeve for this person because, like, yes, you noticed it. Yes, I noticed it. Like, why do you have to point it out? So maybe this person gets uncomfortable with like people commenting on other people's appearances or commenting on things that shouldn't be commented on. Even if we can see it or notice it, this person doesn't like that kind of rudeness, if that makes sense. That's a pet peeve for him. He also doesn't like when people constantly change their mind and can't stick to one decision or train of thought. Or someone that is almost like on one team when they're around one specific person, then around another person, they're on a whole nother team, or they're acting completely different around that other person. So this person doesn't like fakeness, and people acting like differently around different people. So let's say, for example, this person knows someone and that person was like, yeah, I don't like this person. And then the next day they see them hanging out with that person. That makes this person feel like that person's fake. That's the type of energy I'm picking up on. I also get this energy of being too like know-it-all-ish, or being too like, these are the rules. How do I explain this energy? Like, let's say this person's at work, for example, and a coworker comes in and they're like, you're not supposed to be on your phone. And this person's like, I know that. I know the rules of this place. I know the rules of this establishment. I've been working here for years. Like, you don't have to tell me that. I'm getting that type of energy or vibe. That this person maybe doesn't like goody two shoes, or people that maybe point things out. I hope I'm making sense, but that could apply to many different situations. I'm just using that as an example because that's the example that's being shown to me by Spirit. Okay, let's get some more cards. This person also likes people that are confident within themselves and they're true to themselves, self-expressive. This person may like fashion as well. And this person may also be into cars as well, and like aesthetic. The aesthetic of a place too. Like maybe for some of you, this person's into interior design or like photography, modeling, anything where it's like we're making something look beautiful or aesthetically pleasing. Okay, and I'm also getting this energy of this person preferring people that admit their faults over people that pretend to be perfect, or pretend to have no flaws, if that makes sense. So this person's likes and interests, please. We have the Queen of Cups. So this person likes people that are a little bit more deep and sensitive in nature when it comes to romance. When it comes to friendships, they like more of the surface level banter kind of energy. But when it comes to romantic connections, I'm getting that this person likes a deep emotional connection. This person might not be the most emotional person. To me, they come across as someone that portrays themselves as strong and tough, and almost like doesn't like to portray their own emotions to the world. But in a romantic partner, I'm getting that this is a huge thing for this person, where this person likes people like this that are more sensitive in nature, more poetic, more deep, if that makes sense. Like this person doesn't just want to have surface level conversations with a romantic partner. With friends, yes, but not with a romantic partner. This person wants to be able to have deep conversations and really open up to somebody, but also have like a friendship or some level of banter with a person if they date them. So we have the Four of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person may have certain interests or likes that have been with them for a very long time. And it's like when this person likes something, their mind doesn't change on that thing. So for example, let's say this person's liked cars for a very long time and it's been like that for years. It's never changed. Like I'm seeing an energy like that with the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm getting that this person would like to be in a relationship with someone where they can have like a friendship with that person too. And some level of trust and support and consistency within the connection. This person is someone that takes a long time to open up emotionally to the person, but may want to open up more emotionally, may want someone that brings that side of them out, because there is a general uncomfortability with their own feelings. So they like someone that can bring that side of them out and make them feel comfortable with their own emotions. I do sense that this person maybe goes for people that have been hurt before, just like this person, because they feel like there is some kind of relatability aspect, and they do like people that can kind of take it slow with them when it comes to dating and love, and not they don't want to be with someone that like wants to take it like too fast, if that makes sense, romantically. So show me this person's pet peeves now. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Moon at the back of the deck. Okay, I'm getting this to do with romance and love. Pet peeves this person has. Which is quite interesting because I'm getting that, remember how I said this person's kind of like a morally gray person? They're not a bad person, but they're also not the most, they don't have the most high morals, but I am getting, in terms of their pet peeves. Remember how I said this person may hide certain things and like people that can kind of cover for them, and may have like this interest in looking at beautiful people, but it's almost like when they're dating someone, they don't want that person to have a wandering eye, which I feel like is a little bit of projection from this person's part. So I don't know if this person's actually like this in dating and love. Only you will know when you listen to this reading. Maybe they kind of push this side of themselves down when they're in a relationship and try to be loyal to that person, not like lust over other people. But I am getting like a little bit of a double standard here, where they don't want that person to be someone with the wandering eye, someone that is like looking at everybody that's attractive. They want that person to only have eyes for them. But when I'm looking at these cats here, I'm getting like this energy for some of you, not all, that I want to look at other people, but I don't want you to. I'm getting that kind of double standard type of energy of like, you can't have a wandering eye, but I can because I'm a man. Which I don't like when men say things like that, but I'm getting that type of energy. I don't agree with it, but this is the energy I'm channeling. Okay. This person might also not like people that overly romanticize things. So I'm hearing like butterflies in the stomach, for example, like someone speak about that and then this person goes like, ugh, this person finds that annoying. I don't know why, but I am seeing that. This person also finds it annoying when people are busy and don't pay attention to this person, and kind of just make it seem like this person is being ignored. That may be like a huge trigger for this person, being ignored or someone being too busy for them. I'm also getting this energy of like someone being almost too expressive artistically, can be like a little bit annoying for this person, and someone that hides things, which is a little bit of a projection because this person hides things sometimes and isn't the most honest. Yeah, show me more about this person's likes and dislikes. So we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up next. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups showing up reversed. This person's pet peeves. We have the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So this person doesn't like desperation in people. It really is like a pet peeve to this person when someone else is trying to give more than they're getting back. So I'm seeing a situation where, like, let's say that person allows people to walk all over them and continuously just gives out of a place of desperation and insecurity of wanting that person to accept them, but not seeing that that person just walks all over them or just doesn't respect them. So this person doesn't like seeing desperation in other people or seeing other people kiss another person's behind, if you get what I mean. Yeah, that this person doesn't like that type of energy within people. They also don't like people that are maybe afraid of conflict or people that just can't say what's on their mind truthfully. Even if it's a little bit more harsh. Maybe this is someone that's a little bit more straightforward, so they don't like it when someone's beating around the bush or can't be honest about how they feel or honest with their words, even if it's hurtful, if that makes sense. Because this person will say what's on their mind, even if it's hurtful. And not really think about how it affects the other person. And so when people are like the opposite of this person, it annoys this person. I'm also getting that people that are almost like too emotionally calm can be boring for this person. Maybe not a pet peeve, but boring. I almost feel like this person likes people that are a little bit more quote unquote crazy. Like maybe this person likes to date people that are a little bit more quote unquote crazy and emotionally charged and emotionally reactive. I think that this person secretly likes drama in their relationships. And I think that this person may sometimes get a pet peeve if they're talking to someone and they're not necessarily like serious with that person yet. And let's say they're still in a talking stage with someone romantically and that person keeps like pushing them about the future, but they told that person like this is a casual connection. That's kind of like a pet peeve for this person, if that makes sense. Like someone that maybe wants something serious when this person said they want something casual, and is like pushing this person, or almost not forcing this person, but like pressuring this person to date them, if that makes sense. Not that this person's always like that, but I pick up that maybe at some points in this person's life, they were taking relationships more casually, and so they weren't wanting to invest their time or energy into something serious, and some people just didn't like understand that, if that makes sense. So with the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups reverse for this person's likes and interests, I do see that this person may like women that are a little bit more independent, that know how to do things for themselves. This person may like women that kind of are like in their own independent power, where let's say they have their own money, they don't depend on a man, and they can walk away whenever they want to if the relationship is going downhill. This person prefers people like that. This person also has this desire or this interest in making money. So money may interest this person, making money may interest this person, speaking about how to make more money may interest this person, being around people that maybe are a little bit more successful may interest this person. I'm also getting this energy of embracing your own uniqueness, or embracing who you are, even if this person doesn't like that person embracing themselves. How do I explain this? Let's say this person doesn't like a specific person, but that person is embracing themselves. Even though this person doesn't like them, they prefer someone being like true to themselves, right? If that makes sense. This person may also be into like neatness and tidiness and keeping the environment around us clean and tidy. This person may also be like on their phone a lot, or have some kind of interest in technology or social media a lot. I keep seeing music, and I keep seeing this energy of praising someone that is maybe able to make money off other people. So maybe like praising someone that's able to make a lot of money. I don't know how to explain that energy, but that's how it's coming through to me. So this is where I'm going to leave your reading. I really hope this resonated with you and gave you some clarity on the person on your mind. Let me know how it resonated down in the comments below, because I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Pyrite crystal or this card, which is the Four of Swords, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at his likes, interests, and pet peeves. So on this side, we're going to take a look at his likes and interests. And on this side, we're going to take a look at his pet peeves. So let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So I just want to shuffle your cards well, and then let's see what we get from your cards. So Spirit Guides of pile number 2. Spirit Guides of pile 2, please tap me into the energy of pile 2's person on their mind. What are their likes and interests? What are his likes and interests? So we have the Chariot card showing up first. I get something about people being charitable in some way and generous. That is like a huge way to win this man over. And someone just being like hospitable, if that makes sense. Like, he kind of likes people that are a little bit more caring in nature, soft-hearted, tender in nature, with a good heart, someone that's going to treat everybody with respect, no matter what level they're at, career-wise or financially. Like, this is the type of character I see here. I also see that he could be someone that has like a very chilled, laid back type of persona to him. So we have the Tower showing up reversed, and we have the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. So his pet peeves, please. So we will pull more cards as we go along, but these are the cards I'm going to use so far. So we have the Devil, we have the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups reversed. For pet peeves, I heard lack of appreciation and gratitude. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Sun showing up reversed. Okay, this makes sense. So hopefully you can see these cards. I just want to check that they're in frame before I start. So since he's someone that comes across as someone that is very chilled and relaxed and peaceful, he likes people that are unproblematic, people that can match his energy, people that can also be calm and bring some kind of calm his way. He doesn't like people that are always stressing him out, people that are problematic, people that are controlling, people that are negative, always have something bad to complain about. Complaining is the fastest way to get this person irritated by you. Let's say you complain once, it's okay, like this person understands. But if you're constantly complaining, constantly being negative, constantly unappreciative of what you have or what this person gives, that's the fastest way to like almost make this person avoid you, if that makes sense, and a controlling or dominant behavior. Because this person sees themselves as someone that is easy to trust and someone that is consistent. So they don't want someone in their life that's not going to trust them or is going to be controlling over them, because this person doesn't give anyone a reason not to trust them from their point of view. So I guess that's within people, but now this person's likes and interests. I do see that this person may have an interest in like animals. I'm seeing National Geographic or something like that. This person may also have an interest in solving problems. Maybe this person likes to give people advice or solve problems for people or within their work or whatever it is. This person may also like to be helpful to people by giving them advice or just helping them out in some way whenever they need that help. This person may also be creative and love to explore their creativity. Like, I'm seeing maybe a man that is more generous in nature. He's a little bit more charitable, chilled, laid back, yet also at the same time, he has a gentle side to him. When he's attracted to someone, it's not just based off the physical or based off lust. For him, he wants something deeper. He doesn't just want to feel like lust after a person. And so he kind of picks and chooses people that he feels like he has a genuine connection with, not just based off looks. So I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am getting that. And I am getting that this is the type of man that likes a woman to kind of like show more of her personality rather than I'm trying to be careful with the way I word this, because it's not that he necessarily looks down or frowns upon a person maybe like sexualizing themselves, but I think for him it's kind of like a pet peeve when someone overly sexualizes themselves. But I am just channeling this person's overall likes, dislikes, pet peeves, so I can't always control what comes through. Show me more, Spirit, because I'm also looking at the energy clairvoyantly. Show me more of this person's likes and interests. I'm seeing something about like mechanics, fixing things, I'm also seeing something about like this person not really being much of a drinker, but may like to have a drink like once in a while when there's a special occasion or when they're celebrating something. I keep picking up on like creativity, musical instruments. I'm seeing photography, videography, things like that in my mind's eye. I also keep seeing like interests to do with animals. I'm seeing dogs, I'm seeing butterflies, I'm seeing animals, I'm seeing bicycles, bikes, um, things like that. This person may also have interests within their own shows, within the law, um, true crime documentaries, the law, stuff like that. This person may also have an interest within weddings, um, and may like a woman that kind of like wants to make herself look beautiful. It's very different from Pal 1's energy. It's more so the energy of like, if you feel beautiful, I'm happy that you feel beautiful. Um, Very different from Pal 1's energy, but I just wanted to point that out for those that maybe watched Pal 1. This person may also have an interest within something to do with like medical stuff. Maybe for some of you, this person's a doctor or would like to study in the medical field. Because I keep seeing like stuff to do with hospitals and doctors, and I'm seeing like a doctor's tools. I don't know what those things are called, but I'm seeing like those things in my mind's eye. I keep seeing like stuff to do with marriage and all of that. So maybe this is a man that really wants to get married one day, has like an interest in looking at like different weddings and marriage proposals, maybe wants to do his own perfect like marriage proposal one day. Maybe this is more of a romantic guy that likes romantic types of things. Like maybe he likes romantic movies, but doesn't like really either admits it or doesn't admit it. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles showing up next. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. Another pet peeve this person has is toxicity, drama, and people just not knowing what they want. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune reverse with the Three of Cups. This person likes people that are gentle, just like him. I'm hearing that. Pet peeves, please. The Ace of Wands. This is like literally what I was speaking about. The Knight of Wands. The Five of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. We have the Star. And we have the Page of Wands with the Two of Swords. Okay, so I am getting that this is someone that defends other people when someone is being rude to that person or disrespectful to that person. This is someone that has a very loyal heart, and so they like people that can kind of do the same thing as them, or people that can kind of match their energy in some way, or people they feel like they can relate to in some way, like you're kind of the same as me, or you think in the same way as me, or you have the same values as me, or you have the same beliefs as me. I feel like this person likes people that are similar to them in some way. Some people might not like people that are too similar, but this person likes that, likes when people match his energy, if that makes sense, or feeling like he can relate to a person. That is like a big thing for him within relationships. It's not even like one specific thing, but just feeling like he can relate and understand the people around him, and they also get and understand him, and there's no like mismatch of energies, right? So a pet peeve from this person is people that maybe do things at the expense of others. So, for example, someone stepping on someone else to get to the top. Um, he likes generosity, but he also doesn't like when people are generous with an ulterior motive. Like, let's say they give something with the intention to get something back or to get something out of that person, or with an ulterior motive of some kind. This person doesn't like dishonesty, people that are just like going against what this person deems as is good, if that makes sense. Like, this person doesn't like people that kind of just don't have good morals or good values, if that makes sense, because this person does have good morals and good values. This person doesn't like people with too big of an ego and finds it a pet peeve when people just want to think about fun but not responsibility, or just want the good parts of something without having the dedication to get there. Like, people that kind of just want things handed to them, if that makes sense. This person kind of doesn't like people that are constantly switching between emotions. Like, 1 minute they're happy, 1 minute they're sad. Because this person on some level likes to maintain a certain level of balance and composure when it comes to their emotions. Of course, this person understands sometimes like things aren't always steady and flowing, because this person's emotions are kind of like this. So they don't like people that are kind of like up and down with their emotions, right? Because they just feel like they never know what to expect from that person. It's less about the emotion, but more so to do with like, I don't know what to expect from that person. I don't know if I'm going to get the happy side of them or the angry side of them or the sad side of them or whatever side of them today. So maybe this person doesn't like unpredictability. They like people that almost like are kind of predictable, but it makes this person feel safe. This person also likes their own routine staying the same. They don't like when people try to change their routine, if that makes sense. This is the kind of person that finds safety within their routine and within predictability of some kind, right? This person also has an interest within gaining knowledge on many different things. He may also like to read, um, either fictional books or non-fictional books, but I'm seeing reading. I'm seeing the gym. He may like fitness and health, and that may like appeal to him in some way. I keep seeing creativity and art as well. And he's someone that likes thoughtfulness. Like, let's say someone gets him a birthday gift and they write him a sweet letter. That to him means more to him than any kind of gift. A sense of thoughtfulness, someone remembering something about him or something along those lines. I feel like he's more of a soft guy with like a tender side to him. He doesn't always show that to everybody, or admit that to the whole world, but I feel like when someone like remembers little things, it can bring out the sappy side of him or a more romantic side of him or a more like sweet side of him if it's not romantic. Um yeah, that's what I'm getting. I also get that this is someone that likes when people make time for him. So let's say he's about to go out with his friends and his friends have like a busy day ahead, but they make time to see him anyways, like even if it's just for 10 minutes. Um, Something about quality time being like a love language of his. And I also think that he doesn't like to force relationships. He likes to feel like these relationships of his, whether it's platonic or romantic, just flow and just grow naturally without us having to force it to become that. Maybe he's also into spiritual concepts or philosophy or something like that, and he likes to kind of hear other people's spiritual beliefs or pick their brain in some way. I am seeing that type of energy here. I do also see that he genuinely wants to be successful and have some kind of level of stability within his finances or comfortability with around his finances or stability around his finances. And I guess he wants to, an interest he has is like learning from people that have already gotten there, if that makes sense. So I'm also seeing like a pet peeve of his could be someone that's never on time. So this is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please let me know how it resonated down in the comments below, because I'm just interested to see what you guys have to say. Yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, pile number threes. If you chose this shell and this card, which is the Hermit card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at his likes, interests, and pet peeves. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So as I get to your pile's energy, I'm tasting like soda or like a fizzy drink of some kind in my mouth, even though I'm not drinking anything at all like right now. I'm tasting that in my mouth. So I don't know if this person likes fizzy drinks or just dislikes them, but I'm tasting that. Okay, Spirit Guides of pile number 3. Spirit Guides of pile 3. Please tap me into the person on their mind's energy and his likes, interests, and pet peeves. So on this side, we're going to take a look at his likes and interests, and on this side, his pet peeves. So please show me his likes and interests first. So I am going to mix my clairvoyance with this part to see what I can channel from this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the World. Okay, I'm also smelling weed. So I don't feel like that will resonate with everybody, but maybe for some of you, he's a stoner. We have the Magician. And there's literally like nothing like that near me. But I'm smelling it intuitively. Okay, his pet peeves. We have the Five of Swords reversed. I'm hearing unorganization for pet peeves. Two of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, so I sense that his pet peeve is very specific. Maybe this is something that has happened to him before. So he doesn't like being in like a relationship with someone where they don't trust him, where they're constantly asking, what are you doing? Where are you going? And being like very possessive over him and just like not trusting him at all. Like, let's say he goes out with his friends and they're constantly texting him every minute to find out where he is. Like, that's a pet peeve for him, but it's very specific. That makes me think maybe this has happened to him before in a previous connection of his. So he kind of wants someone that is a little bit more trusting of him, that isn't going to be suspicious of him every time he leaves the house, or kind of get angry at him every time he leaves the house or needs to do something. You know, jealousy can be there in some relationships, but I think the extent of it can actually like affect a relationship coming from someone that used to be like this. I used to be very jealous like this, and I changed because I noticed that it just wasn't good for me overall, having to worry about a person and where they are constantly. And it was affecting my relationships negatively. But I changed that about myself, where now in my current relationship, I'm with someone that doesn't make me question their loyalty, and I'm a much less jealous or possessive person because this person makes me feel secure. So I think it goes hand in hand. In order to have a person trust you, you need to be trustworthy, and you need to show them that they you need to show them that you are loyal to them, that they can count on you. You need to show them some level of transparency in order to get them to trust you. So I think it goes both ways with this energy if I have to look at it unbiasedly. But basically what I'm getting is maybe they could have been in a relationship with someone that never trusted them, that constantly wasn't like happy with them going out, constantly checking their phone, constantly checking on what they're doing, who they're with. It's just very exhausting to this person is the word I'm hearing. And this pet peeve has caused them to want to be with someone more independent. And perhaps the person that this person was with previously was projecting onto them. Because with the Five of Swords reverse, I'm getting this energy of like, I am doing these things, but I'm accusing you of it. So perhaps this person was with someone that was doing things behind his back, but accusing him of it, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, they were doing those things and he wasn't. And so I think he just doesn't want to be with someone like that either way, because after seeing that, like, he realized, whoa, this person was just like accusing me of the things they were doing when I wasn't even doing that. So I think he would like to be with someone more independent, someone that trusts him more, someone that has their own thing going on and isn't like watching his every move, if that makes sense. So that's what I see there. I see that he's a deep thinker. He's into philosophy. He's into like deeper kind of subjects or topics. Like for example, if you had to speak about conspiracy theories or aliens with this man, I don't think he'd mind, or like deeper, more philosophical subjects and topics like religion, spirituality. I feel like he likes those kind of deeper conversations. So that's one of his likes and interests. He may also like debating, but not like in a toxic fighting way, but more so like an actual debate where you're gaining research on that thing and debating about it, not fighting. So I just want to make that clear. He likes to be able to share different points of views or perspectives and hear another person's perspective that has a completely different viewpoint on it, and be able to speak about it in a calm manner and have an open mind. That's what he likes. He also likes to be able to learn from other people, like learn from their perspective, how they view life and all of that. So I see like a very open-minded type of guy. I see a guy that's also very self-aware. You know, he may do things that he might be a very good guy, but he might sometimes do things that are out of character. And then when he does, he knows how to check himself and how to like fix that mistake in future and not do that again and not repeat that same mistake. So I think he wants to be around people that can do the same, that can also grow, that aren't just staying stuck or stagnant at the same mental level, or aren't taking responsibility for their own life, you know? I feel like he just wants to be around people that are self-aware, that can admit when they're wrong, or when they F up, or yeah, that's the type of energy I see here. He may be into travel, or he may want to travel the world someday and see different places, learn from different cultures. He may also have an interest in science, religion, cultures, eating food from different cultures, learning from different cultures, seeing how they live life. I'm seeing something to do with like traveling and culture, okay? He likes to be able to mentally connect with someone on an intellectual level. So he may be someone that is more attracted to someone's brain than their physicalities. He may be the type of man that likes to have like mental connections with people rather than just physical connections. And he may be the type of guy that likes someone that's kind of just confident and sure about themselves and what they want in life. Someone that kind of just makes their own decisions and doesn't question themselves and just goes after what they want and doesn't constantly doubt themselves for their own decision. You know, he likes reliability within a person, a sense of trustworthiness within a person. He likes to feel like that person's reliable and consistent. So when he can see traits like that within a person, he likes that person. He likes people that are hardworking and don't mind being consistent with the hard work they put in, and people that are goal orientated, because he's like that. So maybe he wants people like that around him too, because he finds that motivates him, seeing other people be motivated, if that makes sense. Seeing other people go towards their goals, it also motivates him. So maybe he's the type of guy that wants to be friends with people that are achieving something or doing their own thing. And he's not viewing it in like a superficial way of like being above anybody, but more so in the type of way of, I don't want to be friends with lazy people. I want to be friends with people that get things done, that have goals, that have somewhere they want to be in life, you know? Show me more in terms of his likes and interests. So we have the Page of Pentacles showing up reversed. I'm hearing he likes people that are able to keep secrets, or keep a surprise of some kind. We have the Sun with the Devil reversed, the Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. I think the King of Swords confirms what I said about him liking to be intellectually stimulated in conversations. He doesn't necessarily have to feel like someone's the smartest to feel attracted to them, as long as they mentally stimulate him within conversations. And if someone isn't necessarily smarter than him, if they're open to like learning from him and making him feel smart, that kind of gives him a little bit of an ego boost, and he likes it. Like when someone wants to learn something from him, if that makes sense. He also knows that sometimes we make mistakes, and with the Devil reversed, he does honestly prefer it if a person can own up to what they did rather than hide it or run away from it or be in shame of it and never take responsibility for our own actions. So he likes having people around him that can take responsibility for their own actions, that can move on from what they did without shame, without beating themselves up about it, without making themselves feel so shameful about it, and just learning from their own mistakes, like I said before. He also likes people that are a little bit more bubbly or positive in nature, and that's what I see. He may also love to go to like different restaurants. He may be a foodie, but I'm seeing like restaurants where, okay, to give you a little bit of context, I live in South Africa, and there's a restaurant that my family likes to go to called the Fire Room, and they basically like serve sushi where it's kind of like on fire. So I'm seeing that in my mind's eye, that restaurant. And I'm kind of getting that vibe of like liking to try out different foods that are maybe a little bit different and unique, and liking to go to restaurants that offer some kind of experience, if that makes sense. I am seeing that. He may be into like math, science, things like that, technical drawings. Sexually, he might be into like pleasure is pain kind of things, BDSM kind of things. That's for some people, not everybody. So I am seeing that clairvoyantly. He also has a romantic side to him, and he wants to be with someone that brings that out of him. He might also like fishing, because I'm seeing like a fishing rod in my mind's eye. And he might be into like achieving big things, because I'm seeing like big trophies in the Capricorn sign. So regardless of whether he's a Capricorn or not, he may just have like a strong ambition to achieve something, to win something of some kind. So like, let's say you are dating this man. And for example, let's say you have an interest in astrology and you're telling him about all the planets. And he doesn't necessarily have an interest in that, but maybe he could like when other people tell him about their passions, about their interests with passion in their voice. Like he's open to learning that even if it isn't his passion or hobby. So I am seeing that clairvoyantly, or he may just like have an interest within planets, the stars, something like that. So for pet peeves, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, the Two of Pentacles, Justice reversed, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't like dishonest people, people that are disloyal, people that just aren't good people in general. He also doesn't like lazy people or unambitious people. Um, Not that he would judge a person, but I think for him, that's just not his total vibe. Like, he wouldn't judge someone for maybe being lazy or not achieving something. He wouldn't look at that person as like lower than him, because I don't think he thinks in that type of way. But I think he rather just wouldn't associate himself with people like that. Not because he's looking down at them, but because he wants to be motivated. He doesn't want to be around people that constantly complain about having to work, as an example, because that brings his mood down. So that's the way he's seeing it. I also see here that he doesn't like it when people try to rush things or rush him. Like, let's say he's doing something and he's still, well, maybe learning or doing it a little bit slowly, or maybe he's going at his own pace. He just doesn't like it when people rush him due to their own unorganization or due to their own tardiness, if that makes sense. So like, let's say for example he's at work and a coworker's like, this needs to be in today, like it needs to be in like now, and they only gave it to him like last minute and they expect him to do that task fast. Like, that's a huge pet peeve of his, because it's like, you could have given this to me earlier, I would have done it properly for you, but now because you gave this to me late, now you're rushing me and now you're stressing me out at my own job. Like, I'm picking up on that type of energy, if I'm making sense. He doesn't like when people are kind of like rushing him due to their own lack of organization or their own tardiness, if that makes sense. So that is what I see in his energy. Is there anything else that it's important for pile 3 to know about his likes, interests, and pet peeves? I also see that he likes to help people whenever they feel stuck, feel unstuck. Give them some kind of like pep talk to help them see that they're not stuck, if that makes sense. Excuse me. He could also be into like self-improvement and stuff like that. That is what I definitely see. Maybe he likes people that are also into some kind of self-improvement, or growing on some level. Not just like building the physical life we want, but growing internally. That's like an interest or a like of his, and he likes that within other people too. So that is all I'm channeling for you and getting for you. I really hope this reading resonated. Let me know how it resonated in the comments below, because I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.